Okay, guys, Chris Cullen back with you on CC's Aquatic Adventures, and I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update in the fish nook. Actually in the fish nook right now. I wanted to show you guys. I had to move that jaguar into this 5-gallon. As you can see, it's very, very hard to see it right now because he's black and his tank is black. But let's put more light on him real quick. There you go. You see him there. He's doing much better. He got some of his finish back. Had to move him out of the 30-gallon he was in, but he's doing a lot better. He was really beat up because of his brother in there, who was a little bit of a jackass. And these guys are very vicious. I had a bunch of these fish, and they kill each other. So I'll never ever raise or grow a jaguar fry again. They just are just really, really mean to each other. And yeah, I thought you could keep two in the tank. The tank is a little small, but I mean, you know, I'm not gonna move a small fish like that when I don't have enough room, and move them into a bigger tank. I may move them into, if I can get myself like a 100-gallon or 120-gallon, I may move those guys into the bigger tank. I don't know yet. I haven't been able to find a tank yet, so I'm not really there yet. So we're still waiting to make that move. We're still in the process of moving, and I'm in the process of selling stuff. These puffers are just up and about in that tank, but yeah, they're hiding right now. But it's kind of an adjustment for these guys because, you know, back at the old house, we were always I was always in the fish room, and it was the whole room, so they were able to see me. Now we got this little fish nook in here, so that's what we're working with. But as you can see, the puffers, they are still in there. He was just swimming around 2 seconds ago, but I don't know if you can see though. He's hiding underneath there, underneath the little rock I got there. So he's hiding there. He's right there. There's another one in there too. I don't know where he went to, but they're probably hiding. He's in the back there. If you look real close, they like to hide underneath there. But it's kind of an adjustment because they usually, when they see me, they like to run around and say hi to me. But it's been kind of hard because, I don't know who put that rock there. It's been kind of hard because, you know, I'm not down here all the time. You know, it's kind of hard when you got a basement because these lights here, that light's out, but these lights here, I try to put on in the morning with the back, you know, the window light, which is not that much. And they're just getting, I think they're not used to it yet. I do know the puffers are usually more outgoing, and they're usually happy to see me, but depends on the time of day. Like if I come down here later on, they'll be up at the top of the tank ready to eat. So they're doing okay. Obviously the fish nook here, you know, you got these tanks are already set up. They're ready to go for fish. This right here is the babies we found in the 55-gallon. I scooped them out. There's 3 in there. I think you only see 2 there, but there's a 3. There's one in the back there that's getting bullied. But I think that these guys, there's one in the back there. See him? I think these guys are, I believe, a convicts. I'm not 100% sure yet. I was hoping it's a green terror mix or a green terror, but I don't think it is. They look a lot like these guys here, but those are polar convicts. These look like regular convicts. But obviously, you know, my goal down here is to grow these guys out and sell them. That's what my new thing is going to be. I haven't been able to start anything yet with this. I'm in the process still of moving and going through stuff. So, when I start making moves, we're gonna be changing stuff, and we're gonna be doing so. I'm hoping to get a bigger tank. I got some stuff. I may be doing a pond outside. It's in the works. So I'm you know, I'm still. I love the fish hobby. I'm still into it. I'm just, you know, just weighing my next move. Just figure out what I'm going to do here. And obviously, you know, these guys are ready. These tanks are ready. You know, those 10 gallons are broke. These tanks up here are going to be sold. I am running this tank here. I put another filter in here. and there's a bunch of snails in there. So we're gonna eat the snails in there, and there's some black worms in there. I gotta go in there and scoop out for food, but they're in there. That's the only tank I'm running right now. So, and then this tank here is my favorite tank, I think, right now of all my tanks. I love the way these guys swim around. There's no like antagonizing in there. They're all very, very calm. I think the only thing that the pencil fish do antagonize each other. That's always been the case. But you can see there's glow light tetras in there. There's neon tetras. There's I don't think there's cardinals. I think there's all neons in there. Usually the cardinals are bigger though. I think there might be cardinals. I don't remember what I bought. But I had a bunch of these at one time, and I just threw them all in one tank. And the beta, of course, is on top there. He's doing great, having fun. He stays up top and sleeps on the plants or the logs. I got plenty of stuff for him to sleep on. But yeah, the glow light tetras in there, the neons, the black neons, and the pencil fish. And there's a pleco in there somewhere who's keeping everything cleaned up on the algae side. So pretty much that's it. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna cut this video off because my battery's gonna die. But I want to give you guys an update. I'll give you guys an update up there. I'll show you what we got going on. And like I said, we got some plans moving forward. We just haven't been able to get anything done. We're still going through stuff and finding stuff, and I'm actually selling one of my Camaros. So I've been kind of busy with stuff. I've been having some health issues. I went to go get an X-ray the other day, and they told me I have some degenerative arthritis in my hip, and it's actually got some cysts in there. So I'm gonna have to go to a specialist on, I think it's next week sometime. I think it's on Tuesday, and we're gonna get that looked at, and we'll see what we got going on. But I think most of the time they'll drain those cysts if they can. I don't know what's gonna happen, but this is what happens when you get a little bit older. And I beat my body up my whole life, and I've been doing stuff here and there, and I've been a very physical person my whole life. So yeah, that's what happened. So yeah, the fish nook is updated. That's what we got going on. Like I said, I got some plans. I just haven't been able to do anything with it yet, but once we do, once I get my stuff sold here, I'm looking for the title as we speak. I'll sell my car, and we're going to do some other stuff. If you guys saw the video, I am building a IROC Camaro that I want to finish. One of the reasons why I'm selling the car. I haven't really had a chance to drive my red Camaro, but so that's also in the works. That will give me more money to put towards the hobby. So once we get everything situated, I'll be moving. We have to go back. I have to go back to the storage unit still. Get those 10 gallons. I'll get them set up. I definitely want to get a bigger pump, and to run these tanks, and that will be coming. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for right now. I'm gonna continue the video upstairs, see what we got going on, and we'll update you on what's going on up there. All right. See you in about, I don't know, a couple seconds. Okay, guys. The best part about having a garage fish room is I'm in the garage. I mean, the door's open. Beautiful day out today. It's about 72 degrees out. And that's the Camaro that I'm selling. It's 68 degrees in here right now. With the wind coming through here. Yeah, I didn't realize how cold it was until I just looked at the temperature, but it's not that bad. It's actually, I like having the fact that you can open this window and have fresh air come in here. So, not much is changing here, guys. Pretty much the 40 gallon and 20 gallon are running great. If you know me, I normally don't have my levels below the frame on the tank, but in this, I haven't really been doing a lot in this room. I've been so busy with other stuff and moving. I really haven't been really paying attention a lot to these fish. I just know they're healthy. They're finally used to the water. I did 2 water changes so far. We're gonna do another water change tomorrow, so I'm not gonna add any water today. We'll let them do what they gotta do. So I really haven't done much. I haven't added any fish. I haven't bought any fish. I really haven't bought anything with fish-wise. I did buy some food, but I've been so busy with other stuff. I really haven't been focused on the fish tanks like I usually do. When there was 22 tanks, there was a lot more focus every day. I was always in the fish room every single day, so it was like non-stop. So I'm not really like this a lot now. I just feel like in this particular spot with less tanks, there's not as much responsibility. I don't have to go through and take as much time to go through the tanks. It only takes me, a half an hour in each spot every day to go through here and see what's going on. So as you can see, tank looks great. That plant is growing like crazy. I'm thinking about moving that plant to the 75 gallon. I don't know yet. Once it gets too big, we'll probably have to do it, but it's going to take over the roots can take over the whole tank. But as you can see, everybody's doing great in there. I don't have any issues. I didn't lose any fish in there. The bottom 20 gallon, the beta's still in there. She's kind of the boss of that tank. She's bossing everybody around, but they're doing absolutely fine. Everybody's doing good. They're all swimming around. They'll all really having a great life in there. No issues. So we're very happy with that tank. All the tetras doing good. Platies, everybody doing great. 15 gallon. This tank I haven't moved at all. Done anything. As you can see, they look just fantastic. Rummy nose tetras are healthy. Brilliant raspberries, and of course there's only one. I can't think of the name of the fish on the top of my head. Anyway, there's only one of those left, and she's doing great. Oh, it's the white cloud minnow. Sorry, it's actually the silver, the gold one. Well, not the gold one. That's just a regular white cloud minnow. So the 55 gallon, we lost another fish, the blue one. Don't know what happened. I think the Jack Dempsey's a little bit full of himself, but I can't really do anything about it right now until I find a bit bigger tank. He looks like he's kind of a bully, but I mean, he mostly bullies the green terror, which is kind of odd. But you can see the black sickle's doing good still, and the blue one looks like a dolphin. The other guys are in there messing around, playing good. There's a blue one in there. The parrotfish, the parrot convict, I call him, is in there at the bottom. I think they're breeding. We're probably gonna have babies in here with them. I'm gonna have to scoop them out again. I think that's what the babies are downstairs, like I said. But it's typical sickle tank, there's some bullying going on and other crap you have to deal with. And, this is the way it goes. So, I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping to get a bigger tank here. If I could sell the 55 over here and kind of move everybody around, I'd be happier. But I'm gonna start focusing that here in the next couple of weeks. Like I said, I've been trying to sell that car out there. I've been taking offers and having people look at the car, so I really haven't been focused on the fish tank. But you can see the geophagas in this tank are growing really big. You see how big they got. They're gonna get big too. We're gonna have to move. Like I said, we'll have to move some fish around once we get a bigger tank. So in due time, we'll figure it out. Like I said, I've had to do make a lot of changes in my life, so I really haven't had time to do anything. I've had some health issues too. So anyway, the two 20-gallon longs doing great. I did lose a tiger barb in there. I can't find where the hell he went to, but he's no longer in there. But tiger barbs are just, I don't know, they get so aggressive. But if you look on the top there, the flagfish are up there, and I have still have the hatchet fish. They're in there somewhere. I don't know if you can see them on top there, but they usually hang on top. You really can't get a good picture of them because they're way on top. And of course, the swordtails are doing great. And I'm hoping that they have some babies, but the lemon tetras are in there, and those beautiful Von Rio tetras are in there too. So I love that tank. It's very active. We did move all the loaches, zebra loaches down there. There is some coolie loaches in a tank in the bottom. That tank's very active, you can see. A lot of things going on. They probably want to eat. But when I lifted the tank, there might have been some bugaboos or something else in there. That usually happens. Usually happens when it's time to eat. When you do open the lid, there's those, I can't think of the name off the top of my head. There's those little bugs that the little bugs that go on top of the tank. Scuds. They're usually on there, and that's what they eat, usually scuds. And then the 55-gallon, obviously we lost the blue Acara. The blue Acara did have worms in the other tank, so I'm assuming we stressed him out, and he's not doing so good. He wasn't doing so good, and he died. I tried everything. I didn't take him out of there because I didn't want to quarantine him, because I didn't think there was anything that I could do for him. I just didn't have any. There was no disease on him. I'm thinking that he just got stressed, and he was, he already been through being sick with the worm. So I just think that over time he just got stressed and didn't make it. So that is the tanks, guys. Obviously, I got all this crap in here. I moved from the storage unit. We need to move this stuff around. I'll get to that eventually. That's something I need to do, but obviously we'll do it now. Now, obviously I'm not going to do it now, but we have to get rid of this stuff. Anyway, this in the front of our house is a little bit landscaped in the front. I want to put a pond out here, so I'm looking at a small pond. I'm probably going to put something like right here in the front, but there's plenty of room out there. You can see I want to put a little, maybe 2-foot pond out here. I saw them online for like $100. It's like a waterfall slash pond. I'm gonna buy, and I'm gonna put some outdoor fish, maybe some white clawed minnows, or I'm thinking maybe put out some maybe some goldfish. I don't know. I don't want anything too big. I want something small, something I can put back in the tank when the season gets too cold. Or I might just keep them out here during the winter time. I don't know, depending on how cold it gets. But the white clawed minnow, or there is fish I have in here that are cold water fish too, or outside fish. They are gold barbs. I do have some in there. I'd love to do like a gold barb minnow tank, a minnow like a little 10-gallon, or it's like if you do like a 2-foot pond, it's usually like around 10-15 gallons. So that's what I want to do. So that's gonna be a project we may do here in the future. I don't know yet, but I'm looking at them right now, and like I said, our main focus should be that. I do want to do that this weekend, but this dehumidifier will move downstairs. I need to get a temperature control unit for in here. The summertime is coming. I want to make sure that we can regulate the temperature so it's not going to get too hot in here. So that's our main goal. So this video went a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I wanted to give you guys an update of what's going on. I always do that. My plans are, I still want to get 4 more of these guys. The roseline sharks, and I think that this tank will be done. But you can see some of these fish are getting bigger. I'm gonna have to move the geophagus out of here eventually, because they're gonna get too big. And I want to keep, the scissor-tail rasboras, and I want to put 6 more of the 4 more of the roseline sharks, and then this tank will be done. You can see everyone looks great in here. So I'm very happy with the way this tank looks right now, except for the plants. I'm not crazy about the plants, but the fish look great, and I'm very happy. But like I said, that's one of the things I want to do, and I'm hoping to get rid of one of these 55 gallons and get in a bigger, probably a 6-foot tank or maybe a 5-foot tank. Put there, and I can maneuver some stuff around, and then we can move fish around, because it's going to have to happen here soon. Once these fish, the 3 bigger fish or 4 bigger fish in here, I like to move, and I like to move the Baylor sharks and the silver dollars. Maybe get some more silver dollars, Maybe get some more Baylor sharks. Probably not more Baylor sharks because they get so damn big. But you know, we want to move and get these guys more room, and then and we'll be fine. And then we could leave. We could do something with the sickle tank. Maybe keep it all Africans. I don't know yet. I'm not sure. But the black guy, been with me for about 7-8 years. He's chill with everybody, so I'm not worried about him. So we'll see what happens. But you can see the Jack Dempsey's getting a little bit full of himself in there. He might be the one killing the fish. So we have to keep. I haven't really been keeping an eye on him, but you know, like I said, we have to get these guys to a bigger tank, and we'll do that eventually. But like I said, when you move and trying to figure things out, it's kind of difficult. But anyway, that's pretty much it. You know, that's the update. I want to start breeding. I want to do that pond, and I want to just do some modifications and add some fish. You can see these guys want to eat. They're ready to go. Anyway, till next time. If you can't own them, rehome them. Have a great day, guys.